Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the final day, the Battle at the Beach, the LPRT season finale. We're in Chesapeake, Virginia at the Greenbrier North YMCA branch. Big thank you to our tournament director, Malia Bailey, all of the LPRT staff, Jay Josie, Maurice Miller, Sam Schultz, and TJ Bomb. For all the LPRT crew, we are happy to bring you action here the last day. We have some women's doubles. This is going to be our first semifinal of the day. The next one will be coming to you immediately following this match. In this match, you will see the number 3 seeded team out of Mexico in Paola Longoria and Samantha Salas, and the number 2 seeded team representing Buenos Aires, Argentina in Natalia Mendez and Maria Jose Vargas. That'll be this match coming up. Vargas and Mendez just hitting the last few before we exchange pleasantries and Miller goes over the rules. In the next match, we will have Montse Mejia and Alexandra Herrera, the number 1 seed. It'll be the first time we see them this weekend. They had a first round bye yesterday. We'll see them coming up about 15 minutes after this match. And they will be facing the number 4 seeded Brenda Lime and Carla Munoz. That is about 15 minutes after this match. Maurice going over the rules here. We have 2 line judges. We have Maria Renee Rodriguez in the back right of the court. And we have the hometown favorite Kehlani Lawrence at the short line. Those will be your 2 line judges for the match. Head referee Maurice Miller serving first. The team from Mexico in the blue and black is Paola Longoria and Samantha Salas. In the back, in the Argentine colors, and in the black and purple is Vargas and Mendez. Last couple of warm-up shots in, and we're good to go here in the first semifinal. Salas to serve first. Zero, serving 0. Salas going to start Vargas off with a lob. Nope, down the middle. Mendez and Vargas both trying to come over and take that one. Mendez now up top. Longoria wants it. She shoots it, and that'll be the first point in game 1 for the team from Mexico in Longoria and Salas. Go with another lob down the middle to Mendez's forehand. Salas just skipped that one in. First time we'll see the team representing Argentina in the box now. Longoria off the back wall, shooting but giving a perfect setup to Mendez in the front of the court. Mendez again, another little half lob. This one's coming off the back wall quite a ways for Mendez. And Salas unable to come up with that one. 2 serving 1 now. Longoria this time stepping up, cutting it off. Vargas goes around the world with it. Longoria center court trying to make something happen, but unable to put it away. Set up Mendez. Vargas having to reach for that one. It'll be a replay called. Longoria was in the way of Vargas getting to that one. Up top goes Longoria. This time Vargas up top. Salas is shooting from above her head. She'll shoot again, this time off the back wall. Hits Vargas. Replay. 2 serving 1, 2 replays on 2 subsequent rallies. Up top goes Longoria. Mendez blasts one. This one coming off the back wall for Longoria. Vargas now off the back wall. Salas is going to shoot. Great hands right there and good coverage by Mendez on that left side of the court. Still the first server for Team Argentina. Up top goes Longoria, and so does Mendez. Who will shoot? No. Will Mendez? Yes, she will. Brings it down, and Salas was in no man's land. On a roll early, Mendez and Vargas are. That time, Salas with her whole body behind that one, cranking it to the front wall. Up top goes Longoria, so does Mendez. Longoria again up top. Mendez will shoot. Mendez shooting again, boxing out her own partner, and Salas that time putting it into the ground. Another skip from Samantha Salas. Half lob from Vargas. Came off the side wall just a little bit. Gave Samantha Salas a perfect setup. Team Mexico back in the box. Salas serving. Going to go down the middle to the forehand of Mendez. Great shot right there by Mendez, forcing Longoria to take one off the back wall, but Vargas being uber aggressive but skipping it in. Longoria around the world Z. Now it's her turn to shoot off the back wall. Vargas puts it up, and it hits out of our 12-foot line out of the court, so it'll be a point for Longoria and Salas. 3 serving 5, still on first server for Team Mexico. Salas drive serving. Drive Z coming off that back wall. Longoria catches up to that one. It'll be Vargas's turn to shoot. Now Mendez's turn. Vargas now. Will the Argentine team appeal if they don't get this one for 2 bounces? We'll have to wait and find out. Vargas now. Salas behind her back. Mendez calls Vargas off and she skips it. See if an appeal is even on the mind of the Argentines, and it is not. 4 serving 5. Salas going to drive serve once again. See if she can hit that Z a little better. That time, not a great serve, but just surprises Vargas for the ace. 5 serving 5. Drive serve again. Behind the back, Vargas is going to come up to the middle of the court, take that one. Great shot right there by Maria Jose Vargas. Paola Longoria now to serve for the first time in this match at 5 serving 5. Mendez having to go up top. Longoria is going to shoot. Mendez off the back wall, give Longoria opportunity number 2. And Vargas just unable to catch up with that one. Longoria and Salas have the lead once again. Z serve this time from Longoria. Mendez had to go up top and left it too far off the back wall for Longoria to take. See if Vargas and Mendez can get themselves back in the box and stop the bleeding here. Vargas stepping up, cutting that one off. See if it pays off in the long run for them. That time, Mendez just put her racket down in front of her to get the ball back to the front wall. Paola right there jammed herself against the side wall, but it didn't matter. Mendez unable to come up with that one. Mendez and Vargas will take a timeout. We will too. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back in a minute here on the LPRT Network. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Longoria in the box, serving. Mendez and Vargas took that last time out to try to see if they could side out the team from Mexico. So far, Longoria and Salas have been on a roll ever since they got in the service box for the second time. 9 serving 5. Longoria trying to extend her team's lead. That time, Salas and Longoria both trying to go for the same ball. Salas ends up taking it, and it pays off for her team. 5-point lead, 5 points away from victory is the Mexicans, but 5 points away from them is Vargas and Mendez. Mendez shooting. That time going up top. Vargas wants it, she'll take it. She takes it extremely well right there down that right-hand side. So far, Longoria and Salas making easy work of the team representing Argentina. Vargas steps up and cuts that one off. A thunderous blast off her backhand. See what Mendez and Vargas can do in their turn in the service box. Vargas now off the back wall. It'll be Vargas again, this time with her forehand. Salas catches up with it. Mendez is going to cut it off. Mendez shooting again. Can Longoria get to this one? She cannot. Mendez able to get that ball by Longoria. Lob to a ceiling ball and another ceiling ball here. Who will bring it down? Not Salas. Will it be Mendez? She will not. This will certainly be brought down by Salas, but Vargas puts it away after Salas gave it to her in her hitting zone. Put it right on a tee for Maria Jose Vargas. And the team from Argentina is closing in on the Mexicans. Mendez now with her forehand. Salas swinging up top. Paola Longoria gets that one. Mendez another chance. Salas a good get. It'll be Mendez for a third time during this rally. And Salas another good get and puts that one away. Gave her one too many opportunities there. Finally made Natalia Mendez pay. Salas stepping up. Mendez having to hit it up. Longoria just goes to the ceiling. Longoria trying to get aggressive with that one there. Skips it in. 8 serving 11. Vargas half lob Z. Both of the players from Argentina wanting to shoot that one. Now Salas and Longoria in the box. 11 serving 8. See if Salas goes with that drive Z. It looks like she will. She does. To the forehand of Vargas, and Vargas just a little overzealous on that one. Another point for Longoria and Salas. 12 serving 8, first server. That serve coming banging off the back wall. It was a good ball. Longoria tried to sell it as a skip, but Maurice Miller's not buying what Paola Longoria is selling. That time Longoria gets blasted with one by Mendez. Apologies from Mendez. Always good to see good sportsmanship awarded to the players. Up top went Mendez. Longoria shooting. Can't get that one back to the front wall, and only 1 point given up by Vargas and Mendez while they were in the back. Let's see if they can build on what little momentum they have right now. Try to gain some more here during this rally. Mendez shooting. This time it'll be Vargas going up top. Salas wants to shoot. Skip ball called. Not too much fanfare from anyone in the back. Everyone seems to agree with that call. This time a setup for Longoria. Off the back goes Mendez. Two-hand load by Salas. Swinging as hard as she could. And Vargas puts it away beautifully. Soft hands in the front of the court will lead to a double-digit score for Vargas and Mendez. And Paola and Samantha think about a timeout. They ask if they have any. They have two, and they'll take one. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back in Chesapeake, Virginia in 1 minute here on the LPRT Network. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. During this timeout, we see Team Argentina staying in the court, staying warm, doing a little reaction drill off the court. Former Team USA player coaching in the corner of Salas and Longoria. During this timeout, we'd like to thank our event sponsors, Invicta Security Services, Georgette Consulting, Fleet Valet Services, JKB Solutions, Jeff Wagner, Madison Trust, Excel Paving, Greg Giordano, Tidewater Landworks, Fencart Properties, Holland Cleaners, Costco, Bev Sputnik, and Citywide Auto and Truck Sales, RVA. Back to the action on the court. Mendez serving. Up top went Longoria. Bringing it down is Vargas. Mendez that time able to put it away. Longoria going up top. Mendez going to shoot this one. Vargas now shooting. Salas is there. Vargas to shoot again. Salas is there again. Salas all over every ball that Vargas and Mendez shoot. She's over that one too. This time it's Longoria's turn. A little confused in the back of the court on how to take that ball. Not confused on that one. And put away by Longoria right there. Half out. Vargas to serve. Second server for the team from Argentina. Mendez wanting to shoot, unable to. Leaves a big setup. Good get right there by Mendez. Setup for Salas in the center of the court, and she puts that one away. Great forehand pinch winner. See a replay of that one right there. Longoria and Salas in the box. 3 points away from taking game number one. That one shot by Longoria. Longoria catches up to it. Vargas shooting again with all her might. All her might for a third time, and it pays off. Longoria this time to serve. That one just short. Longoria going to serve again. This one most likely going to be a half lob. No, a full lob. Tries to nick. She does. Carves out some space in the center of the court, forcing Mendez to go up top. Mendez not going up top on that one, but she does cut it off. Longoria now up top. Mendez up top. Who's going to shoot? It will be Longoria. Vargas covering. Great cover right there by Mendez. Vargas and Mendez have switched sides, and that one skips into the front wall. No points during that exchange for Longoria and Salas. They've hit a roadblock. That roadblock in Vargas and Mendez. Now Mendez shooting with a foot on the back wall. Vargas now with her backhand down the center of the court. Gets it past Salas. Seeing Vargas telling Mendez, let's go. No time like the present. 12 serving 12. First server for Mendez and Vargas. Vargas covers well. Longoria's going to take that one off the back wall. Skips it in. Longoria and Salas look to their camp. No appeal coming. Half lob again from Mendez. Mendez able to get a good racket on that one. Pop this one up again for Salas. This will be a setup. Vargas off the back wall. This will be a setup for Mendez now. Salas goes up top. So does Mendez. It'll be Longoria's turn to shoot. Good get right there by Vargas. She has to go down to a knee. Little incidental contact on the left side. Great diving get by Vargas. This is going to be an amazing rally. Up top goes Longoria. Mendez now up top. Longoria is going to shoot this one. Behind the back get by Vargas. Longoria, what can she do with it? She does indeed put it away. Applauds come from the crowd no matter what side you're rooting for. That was a great rally right there. Vargas and Mendez half out. Vargas in the box. Salas overhead. Mendez takes it down. Vargas a great reaching get. That ball looked like it just skipped in. And an appeal will come from Mendez and Vargas. The sideline judge disagrees. The backline judge agrees. Call stands. Appeal used. Longoria and Salas in the box. They've had a combined 4 serves at the score of 12. Haven't been able to get off of it so far. This time Vargas changing it up. Going back to what originally worked for her in the beginning. Works for them right there. 13 serving 13. Both of these teams 2 points away from victory. But Longoria and Salas 2 serves. Vargas now stepping over to take that one. Good get off the back wall by Salas. Just can't get it back to the front wall. That's the only wall that matters in racquetball. Longoria now going to try her hand at the drive serve. Another short serve by Longoria. Seen a handful of those so far through game number 1. See if we get another high lob nick here from Longoria to Mendez. We do. Mendez shooting that one. Longoria forced to go back up top. Mendez going to shoot again. Salas between her legs. And Vargas, this is a plum setup in the center of the court. Vargas just unable to get that ball off the back wall. It will be game point opportunity number 1 here for the Mexicans. 14 serving 13. High nick lob. Mendez shooting. Vargas unable to get a racket on that one. Vargas and Mendez run into each other celebrating in the middle of the court, but celebrations have to be paused for now as they need 2 points before they can claim a victory in game 1. Mendez shooting. Longoria back up top. Mendez going to shoot again. Longoria now shooting. Vargas puts it up top for Salas. A two-handed thunderous blast by Salas. Now Paola in the middle of the court. Mendez looking for her partner for help. She gets it. Salas now on the right side, left side of the court. Both of these teams have changed sides of the court at least once in that rally. That was a great rally all around. Everyone was moving, trying to put the ball away. Partners communicating left side, right side. Now we're all square at 14 apiece. 14 serving 14. 2 serves to do it. Does Mendez and Vargas have. Up top goes Longoria. Bringing it down is Mendez. Salas sending that one off the back wall. Longoria gets it. It won't get back to the front wall, and that goes game 1 to Team Argentina. Vargas and Mendez take it 15-14 over Longoria and Salas. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back here with game number 2 and possibly even a tiebreaker for you in 2 minutes here on the LPRT network.
Racquetball's new era begins in Vegas.
The mission of FSU Coach is to prepare and equip the next generation of coaches and sports professionals with best practices and current research to enable them to pursue excellence. We have 2 academic programs, the online graduate certificate, which is 4 classes, and also a 10-class master's in athletic coaching. Our graduate certificate and master's program can be started at any time, either the summer, fall, or spring. All of our classes have the word coach or coaching in them, and they're taught by coaches for coaches.
The types of classes that we offer focus on the athlete as a whole person. We focus on the theory and practice, the research, the helping skills, even some of the mental performance behind what it goes into being an athlete. I came to FSU Coach because I truly believed in the mission and the purpose of the program.
I think I have my dream job being a head coach at Florida State, but I know there's always more ways that I can help my athletes and better prepare as a coach, so I thought joining this master's program would help me learn different ways to attack my job. If you're interested in going into coaching or joining the FSU Coach program, I would just say don't even think about it and do it.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. During this timeout, taking a look at both teams going to their camps. Mendez and Vargas riding just the duo of them in the far side of your out-court camera. Salas and Longoria, after losing game number 1, seeking advice, as much advice as they can get from their coaches on the sideline. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. After this match, we will be bringing you the number 1 seeded Montse Mejia and Alexandra Herrera versus the number 4 seeded Brenda Laime and Carla Munoz. After this match, about 15 minutes, we will be bringing you that match. Right now, back to the action on the court. Mendez and Vargas hoping to close it out in 2 games. Team Mexico in Longoria and Salas trying to force a game 3, a decisive tiebreaker. We saw flashes from both of these teams, but in the end, it was decided by 1 point for Mendez and Vargas.
0-0.
Mendez half Nick lob. This will be a setup for Longoria off the back wall. Mendez jumping. Good idea to jump there, as Longoria may have taken her out if she didn't. Longoria rolls that ball out, front left corner. Vargas now, that drive Z serve. Up top goes Salas. Vargas shooting. Longoria wanting to shoot. Close quarters action in the center of the court. Around the world we go thanks to Longoria. Salas now loads up with two hands but goes up top. Mendez now bringing it down. Vargas able to put it away after her teammate brought it down. 0 serving 0, second server for Team Mexico. Mendez tried to shoot that one far enough away from Longoria, just couldn't get it out of her reach. Nice little cut shot right there from Mendez. Vargas cutting that one off. And Salas sliding. A little conversation between Salas and Longoria about whether they should appeal a court hinder. They do not. That ball is going to be a setup for Longoria. Another one. This time Mendez trying to rush to the back of the court to get it. Mendez off her forehand. Longoria now able to put it away. Set up off the back wall for Vargas. Players leaving the ball up just a little bit too much right now. Mendez able to get to it, but a little bit impeded by Longoria. No complaints from Mendez. Just unable to get that ball back to the front wall. It's 0 serving 0. Salas now going to try a lob to Vargas. Vargas going to step up, cut it off. Weak return right there by Salas. Longoria tries to reset. Now Mendez sends it up top. So does Longoria. Longoria and Mendez going back and forth till Mendez brings it down. They're still going back and forth. This time it's Salas's turn. Off the back wall. And Mendez loses that one in the side wall, resulting in point number 1 for Longoria and Salas. Salas hinting to the head referee to watch the encroachment line. Vargas shooting that one overhead. Mendez, great job just to get a racket on it. This one's going to wrap around to the forehand of Vargas. Salas up top. Now it's Mendez's turn. She takes it up top. Let's see what Longoria does. She shoots and shoots away from Mendez. Longoria and Salas now. 2-point lead. They had leads during parts of game number 1 in the early and in the middle stages of that game. Just didn't end with the lead, and that's all that matters, is who leads for the last point when it flips from 14 to 15. Up top goes Vargas, but it's going to be a plum setup in the center of the court. Salas not comfortable, but shooting. Replay the call. Salas not happy. No complaints from Longoria. Apologies come from Longoria. 2 serving 0. We'll see this again. Another high lob Z. That one's a fairly good one. Vargas has to go up top. Salas loads, shoots. She'll load and shoot again. Can she put it away? She doesn't. Mendez has her hand at it and tries it again. Three serving 0. Salas and Longoria having to fight and work for every point, but they're earning them here, one at a time, out to a 3-0 lead. Vargas thought about stepping up and cutting that one off, didn't, and puts it away beautifully. Thunderous blast off of the racket of Vargas. Vargas and Salas, some of the hardest hitters on tour. Short ball right there. Another short serve off Longoria. Vargas shooting. Vargas will shoot this one again. Tries to get it by Salas, but Salas, the great hands. Sputtering to the back of the court was she, but her racket and the ball going forward, and that's all that mattered. Paola now serving. Got her serve in that time, left it off the back wall. Set up for Mendez. Vargas stepping up, cutting that one off. Mendez able to cover for her partner, but just unable to get it back to the front wall. And a 5-0 lead goes Longoria and Salas. Eerily similar to the start of game number 1. Mendez and Vargas will take a timeout. We will too. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back here in 1 minute for more exciting action on the LPRT network.
I'm Jessica Parrilla, and I play with Tiebreaker. A great athlete is about discipline, effort, constance, and before to be a great athlete, you have to be a great person. One of my future goals is be on the top 3 in the professional tour again. I did it once, and I think I can go back there. I enjoy the passion of the game. I enjoy the passion of the life, of everything. And I always think like love is the first thing in everything. The things I think, the things I say, and the things I do are on the same line. And enjoy, because we don't know how long we're gonna be here. So enjoy and give love to others as much as we can.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the middle of game number 2. Still in the somewhat early stages of game 2. 5-0 for Longoria and Salas. They're on their second server. Longoria trying her hand at another drive serve here. Good serve, and an appeal will come. Disagree, and disagree. So it will be a second serve. Call overturned. Both line judges disagree with our head referee. That's what they're there for. Some extra set of eyes. Takes the pressure off of our head official. 6-0. Longoria and Salas rolling right now. Great serve right there by Longoria. Shoots this one. Vargas goes up top, just misses the front wall, hits the ceiling. Now 7-0. Longoria and Salas been the Goliath in this sport for so long in women's racquetball, especially Longoria. Longoria this time half lob with her backhand. Takes this one around the world. Mendez going to step up and shoot. Both of the Mexican players swinging at that one that time. Salas having to go to the back. Set up Longoria. Mendez now on the right-hand side. Covers it very well, and Salas trying to dive after that one, but it doesn't matter. She is unable to get that one, and Mendez and Vargas get themselves back in the box. Half lob now, this time from Mendez. Up top goes Longoria and Mendez. Longoria again. Ceiling ball rally so far between the two. Longoria wanted to shoot, sends it around the world just for a different look. Now Mendez will shoot. Longoria back up top, trying to play patient racquetball. Salas now up top. Mendez calling off Vargas, and for good reason. She rolls that one out. A forehand reverse pinch winner will award the Argentina team point number 1. That ball hitting Longoria. 2-7. Up top goes Longoria, but she misses the ceiling. Vargas now is going to shoot this one. Almost seemed like she didn't shoot with her full force. Longoria now jammed a little bit. Vargas shooting. Put her force behind that one, but Longoria read it well. Read it like a textbook that you actually like in school. Good serve right there by Vargas, and another one hits Longoria. Back-to-back points for Vargas and Mendez coming off of Longoria being hit by the ball. Vargas a good Z serve. Mendez steps up, cuts it off. Vargas covers. Longoria now shooting. Brings it down beautifully. Longoria and Salas get themselves back in the box, only allowing 3 points by Team Argentina. Salas off the back wall now. Mendez going up top. Longoria wants to shoot. She does. Mendez will track this one down off the back wall. Salas going over to the left side. Now scrambling back over to the right. Off the back wall for Salas. Brings it down but skips it in. 7 serving 3. Longoria drive serve coming to the backhand of Mendez. Another short one. Hit a lot of short serves so far has Longoria. Her second serves have been able to make up for it so far. That one is set up for Mendez. Mendez this time goes up top. Mendez and Longoria exchanging ceiling balls. Longoria shooting that one. And that one kicked up out of play. We'll get a replacement ball there to the players. Longoria stepped over to the middle but didn't end up taking it. Wanted her partner Salas to take it, and I think that honestly confused her partner. Half lob there by Mendez. Longoria goes up top and Mendez will shoot. Skips it into the front wall.
3-7.
Another great Z serve right there by Vargas. She moves over to the left side of the court to take that one. And listen in, see if we can tell what Vargas is. So the original call was no call. Then Maurice Miller walked into the court, talked with Salas, said that the ball slid on the side wall. So then he called a wet ball replay hinder. So a little bit of confusion in the court here. Vargas and Mendez appealed. So it will be a point for Vargas and Mendez. Wet ball to call, which would have originally been a replay hinder, and then Vargas and Mendez appealing it got overturned. Another replay there as Mendez was in Longoria's way. Now 4 serving 7. Another great Z serve by Vargas. That time Vargas maybe being a little too overzealous there, trying to bring that ball down. Longoria was sitting on that one. Point there, skip off the racket of Vargas, 8 serving 4. Salas trying to shoot that one, she does. She'll want to shoot again, but has to go up top. Vargas shooting this one. Beautiful forehand, reverse pinch winner. Second serve here from Longoria. Great shot there, off balance by Mendez, but gets it to work. They're in the box down 4, have 4 points on the scoreboard. Longoria and Salas in the back of the court. Up 4 over Mendez and Vargas. This will be a setup for Vargas off the back wall. Longoria does all she can just to get it back to the front wall. Vargas shooting to Salas. Now Mendez going to Salas. Skip ball right there. Salas just frustrated with herself. Vargas and Mendez slowly clawing their way back into this one. And Mendez took 1.5 steps to it, prayed that her partner was going to be there, and she wasn't. Prayers were not answered. It's Saturday and not Sunday. Sliding get right there, or an attempted get in the middle of the court by Salas. 6 serving 8. Longoria and Salas will take a timeout. We will too. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back here on the LPRT network. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. During this timeout, once again, you see Team Argentina staying on the court, staying warm, doing some reaction drills. Meanwhile, off the court, you see Team Mexico in Salas and Longoria getting some coaching advice. Longoria and Salas now entering the court. Vargas in the box for her team. Second server, 6 serving 8. Vargas, another good Z serve, forces Salas to go up top. Longoria digs that one out of the back corner, and Vargas splinters it into the front wall. Eight serving 6. Salas, a little confused on what serve she's going to go with. Ends up going with that high lob Z. Vargas steps up, cuts off. Mendez, great hands, almost puts it away, boxes her own partner out. Salas a diving get. Good thing she got up, or else Vargas would have just blasted her with that ball. Salas, another good get off the back wall. Vargas now trying her hand, another good get by Salas. This is going to be a great rally here. Up top, Longoria shooting now. Vargas stumbling, getting that one. Salas wants it, goes up top. Mendez up top. Salas shooting, can't quite put it away. Salas is going to have a second chance, and she makes them pay down that right-hand side line, scoring the 9th point in game number 2 for her team. Mendez and Vargas just talking to each other there, strategizing a little bit in the 10 seconds they get between serves. Always good to use that time to strategize any way you can. Mendez jumping, going up top. Longoria that time on her tiptoes, having to go up top, and a great shot right there by Mendez. Shooting it well. Looked like Salas was almost stuck in cement trying to get to that ball. Longoria serving and left that serve so far off the sidewall, she boxed herself out. An easy shot right there from Mendez. 6 serving 9. Only 1 point surrendered by Team Argentina during that exchange. Mendez shooting off the back wall. Salas put that one away. She was waiting on that ball from Natalia Mendez. Vargas, that Z serve's been working. That one skips in. So another point for Vargas and Mendez. Great serves here in the early going by Vargas. She's found a serve that works and she's sticking to it. This time both of them want it. Mendez ends up taking it. Mendez stepping up to take that one too. Vargas a chance. This time it'll be back to Mendez. Team Mexico on the defensive, Argentina on the offensive. Up top goes Mendez. Now it's time for Mexico to go on the offensive. Longoria shooting. Salas this time with her backhand, skips it in, whacks herself with the racket in frustration. And another point for Mendez and Vargas. Eight serving 9. Drive Z again from Vargas. Great serves by her as of late. Vargas shooting like a bullet out of a gun. It's an amazing shot by Maria Jose Vargas from the back of the court. 9 serving 9, all square. Getting here towards the late game in game number 2. Mendez cuts that one off. Longoria from above her shoulder tries to shoot that one. It'll be a timeout taken by Longoria and Salas. They're last in this match, or at least in this game. Vargas and Mendez in control here in game number 2. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back here in about 1 minute on the LPRT network.
Warranty in the industry. Come see them at kwmgutterman.com. This is John Criswell for Manufacturing Marvels.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Lawrence and Salas returning to the court, getting coaching advice from their camp. Once again, Team Argentina choosing to stay on the court, talks amongst themselves, do a little drilling during that timeout by the Mexicans. Vargas 3 walls on the first one. Doesn't stop her from going right back to it. She'll bet on herself and up top to the ceiling. Salas shooting. Team Argentina pretty much forcing Salas to beat them at this point. Very smart strategy by them. Salas seeing almost every ball. This time Longoria will get one. It'll be a replay. Ten serving 9. Vargas can get aggressive with it again. This time Longoria will see one. Mendez gonna go up top to Salas. And Salas jammed in the back right side of the court. Frustration starting to build for Team Mexico while the confidence starts to build for the Argentinians. Another drive Z serve. I'm surprised we haven't seen Longoria try to step up and cut one of those off yet. Great get by Vargas in the front court. And an appeal's going to come, looks like for a replay hinder. So Salas is going to appeal for a replay hinder. Both of the line judges agree. The appeal came on Salas trying to get to the ball through Vargas. That Z serve just a little short, but Vargas still going up top. And that one just didn't reach the front wall as Longoria was there to cover. A 4-point cushion for Vargas and Mendez. 2 points away from victory on the second server are they. Another good Z serve right there by Vargas. Doesn't seem like Salas is able to handle that serve very well, and with no timeouts remaining, this could be the end. Will it be? 14 serving 9. It is not. The Goliath of Longoria and Salas able to fend off Vargas and Mendez for at least 3 more rallies. High lob to the left-hand side. Vargas is going to step over and cut that off. Mendez now from the back. Mexico has been on the defensive these last couple of rallies. Haven't won many of them. Mendez off the back wall, shooting that one. Salas steps over to get it. That time Vargas skips that one into the ground. 10 serving 14. Momentum still in favor of Vargas and Mendez. They're hoping to half out the Mexicans right here. High lob Z. Step up, cuts it off, was Vargas. All these players banging in the center of the court. Good get by Vargas. Another good get off the back wall as Paola Longoria was shooting it right at her. Vargas now left Salas a setup. And Salas, proving why she's in the court, puts that one away. (11 serving 14). Some adjustments seem to have been made by the Mexicans, but definitely don't want to let Vargas get back in the box on that Z serve with Salas. Up top and brought down by Mendez. Paola moving towards the front wall, shoots it well. Will we see a timeout? We do. Vargas requests a timeout at 14 serving 12. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back in a minute here on the LPRT Network. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. That timeout taken by Vargas and Mendez, trying to make some necessary adjustments. They did walk off the court this time while the Mexican team stayed on, up 2, but have to win 2 rallies just to get themselves back in the box. Vargas going up top. Salas wanting to shoot this one. She does. Mendez tries to guide it back into the front wall, but just unable to. Will we have a 14-15, 15-14 split in the first 2 games, or will it go Vargas and Mendez's way? Vargas now stepping up to cut it off. Salas goes behind her back. And a replay called. Not sure why. So the original call on the court was a replay, not exactly sure why. And Vargas and Mendez are appealing for no replay. However, if there's no replay, there was no clear-cut winner of the rally anyways, as Mendez and Vargas didn't put away the ball. However, it's going to go half out. Salas is very upset. Salas and Longoria running into each other. Replay originally called, overturned by the line judges. And as I originally tried to explain and thought, there was no clear-cut winner to the rally as Mendez and Vargas failed to put the ball away. Now, if they had all held their hands up, Mendez put that ball away, and then she appeals. Then it would have been a point. However, no point. After a couple of appeals and a little bit of arguing, we get a replay of that rally. To explain a little bit more in detail of what happened is the referee, Maurice Miller, stopped play in the middle of the rally and called a replay. The Argentinians appealed that there shouldn't have been a replay, which ultimately the line judges agreed with them. However, because no one returned the ball and play was stopped in the middle of the rally, it's going to be a replay no matter what. Futile attempt at an appeal right there. Good sliding get right there by Mendez, but Salas off of her back foot puts that one away. Team Mexico will at least have 2 chances here at game point opportunity number 1. Vargas steps up, cuts it off. And that one will be just a replay. Everyone can agree on that. 14 serving 14. See another serve. High lob Z from Salas. Vargas stepping up to cut it off. She puts it down the line. Mendez now shooting. Up top goes Salas. Mendez going to shoot again. Longoria up top. Vargas forced to go up top, but going to go in the way of Salas. And Longoria puts it away. That is game number 2. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We'll have the exciting conclusion and a bumpy finish of this tiebreaker match, the first semifinals of the day, and when we return on the LPRT network.
Racquetball's new era begins in Vegas.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to our first semifinal. This is a match for a spot to go to the finals in doubles. The winner of this will face the winner of Montse Mejia and Alexandra Herrera and Brenda Laime and Carla Munoz. That will be played about 15 minutes after this match. We're going to have some awards. It is our season finale. We'll be handing out some awards to our players, and we'll be happy to announce those award winners during the next match if we don't stream that awards ceremony. Coin toss used to determine who gets the serve first, as both teams have scored 29 total points over the course of the first two games. 0 serving 0, Team Mexico to serve first. Salas going to continue with her serve to Vargas. That high lob Z. Vargas coming up, licking her lips on that one. And she hits Salas. Replay called. And appeal. Disagree, and a could not see. That will result in a replay. Replay. Call does not stand, and call is also not overturned. It's a replay, no appeal used. One line judge didn't see it, had a bad angle at it, and one disagreed. Regardless, Maria Jose Vargas takes care of it herself. 0-0. Team Argentina in the box. Half lob to the backhand of Longoria. That time Mendez just unable to get it back to the front wall. Vargas now ready and determined. Gonna hit a good of a Z serve as she can to Salas. Longoria goes up top. Jumping into the back wall goes Mendez. Great shot right there by Vargas. Put it away from Salas. Vargas, another good serve in the way of Salas. These ladies battling in the front of the court, and that is the 5th or 6th time total in this tournament here that we have seen Vargas slip. The court conditions have been very good at this tournament, but I don't know if it's her shoes disagreeing with the hardwood or what it is, but her feet have given out from under her multiple times when she's tried to step and swing. Now Salas trying a Z-serve of her own to Vargas. Vargas wants this one, shuffles back and takes it. Vargas frustrated at the crack in the side wall, but that's part of racquetball. Great shot right there by Salas. 1-serving-1. Good Z-serve there. Longoria over the return of serve. Vargas a little upset at herself off of that one, but not much else she could do with it. So that was a great serve. That one 3 walls. We'll see a second serve from Salas. See if she goes with that high lob Z to the forehand of Vargas. She goes to Mendez that time, tries to get her on a little quick pitch as if she was playing an American sport in baseball. Doesn't end up working out. Longoria now. See what serve she decides. Little split stance, half drive. Mendez shooting, has the whole lane open, but a great get right there by Longoria. Vargas now off the back wall. Longoria reads it well. Vargas again having to go up top, this time to Salas. Mendez wrapping around. Salas and Longoria both there, and that's the second time an Argentina player has misjudged the ball in that glass during this tie-breaking match. Led to a 2-point lead. Good cut right there by Vargas. Off the back wall, she shoots. She'll shoot again. Vargas shooting time and time again. A great diving get there by Salas. Another good get by Salas. This time it's her teammate Mendez to shoot. Now back to Vargas. Great shot right there. Vargas and Mendez pumping themselves up. Vargas opportunity after opportunity and finally gets one that wraps around to her forehand. She's able to put that away for a winner. Players checking the court, making sure that there's no wet spots on the floor. Referee banging on the glass, just making sure that play can continue, trying to not slow down play at all. Half lob to Longoria's backhand. Mendez gonna shoot. Great shot right there by Mendez. Another good serve by Mendez. Longoria now forced to go up to the ceiling. Vargas wants to shoot again. She does. Vargas now will shoot. Longoria just out of the reach of her. 3-serving-3, all square, 33 in the third game. First server here in Mendez for the team representing Argentina. Great shot right there by Samantha Salas. Great serve there by Vargas, sliding to get that one. Salas remained on her back for a little bit too long. Correction, Vargas remained on her back for a little bit too long, unable to get back to her feet, and no help to her teammate in trying to retrieve that ball. 3-serving-3. Salas going to go with that high nick lob. Vargas steps up and cuts it off with authority. But Mendez kicking that side wall in frustration as she was unable to get that ball back to the front wall. Good serve there by Salas. She goes up top. This will be a setup for Vargas off the back wall. She skips that one in, and she knows it. Mendez trying to pump her partner up. Salas deciding what serve to hit. She'll go with that drive Z. It's everything Paola Longoria could do to get out of the way of that ball. And Salas tumbling into the side wall. Five serving three. 2-point lead for Longoria and Salas. That serve just a little bit short. Good get right there by Mendez. Another good get by Vargas. Salas trying to shoot that one. Both of the Argentina players going for that one in the back of the court. Now it's Vargas's turn. Longoria off the back wall. Vargas again now on the left side of the court. Puts it away with authority. Three serving five. First server for Team Argentina. Going to be another half lob by Natalia Mendez. Paola Longoria stepping up, cutting that one off. Salas now in the front court. Thunderous blast. Doesn't matter how hard you hit it. Got to put it away. Mendez unable to put that one away. Vargas now in the center of the court. Trying to backpedal, swing all at the same time. Off by centimeters. That's the difference between a great shot and a skip. That one took off on Vargas. Off the back wall. 4 serving 5. Point for Vargas and Mendez. Another good Z serve. Salas forced to go to the back wall. Vargas shooting. Salas all over it, but Vargas will shoot again. Vargas going to make Salas beat them. Everything's going Salas's way right now, and Vargas, a great shot. Forehand reverse pinch winner. 5 serving 5. It's been tight throughout this entire match. Mendez waiting right on that one, giving it back to Salas. They're trying to go her way every time that they can, but these last two to Longoria, just an unforced error there by Longoria. And a timeout taken by Longoria and Salas. We'll take a timeout too. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We'll have the exciting conclusion of this tiebreaker match in our first live stream match of the day here on the LPRT network. Time back in on the court here for these players. Vargas serving. See if she stays with that Z serve. She's been hitting Salas most of the day. She does. It's another good one. Salas forced to go up top. Paola gets that one. Up top to Salas again. Vargas exclusively targeting Salas, trying to find the chink in the armor.
7-5.
7 serving 5. That serve came off the back wall, gave Salas a setup. Mendez trying to get it as far right as she can on the court. Trying to force Salas to take everything. That one just skips. Vargas and Mendez wearing down the Goliath that are Longoria and Salas. Can they throw the final stone to topple them over? Or will they be able to come back? Vargas frustrated at herself right there. Knows she could have hit and executed a much better shot. But Salas and Longoria back in the box. 5 serving 8. Lob Z. Vargas going to step up, cut that one off. Mendez now up top. Longoria is going to shoot. Leaves it up for Mendez off the back wall. Longoria is going to run over and cut this one off. Vargas going up top. Salas now with her backhand leaves this one way up, but no worries as she just went up to the ceiling, did Vargas. Vargas again up top. Salas shooting. Mendez able to block that one with her backhand. A replay called. Hit the door. Have a couple of court hinders here on these courts. The doors don't sit flush against the wall, and the back glass has a little ridge on it, so those will be automatic court hinders. It's one of the first times we've seen that all match. Vargas once again stepping up, cutting it off. It's going to be a point for Longoria and Salas. Six serving 8. This time Vargas taking an approach with a little bit more caution. Salas says caution this. Brings it down beautifully. Shoots well. Now within 1 point of the opponents, in which are Vargas and Mendez. Vargas wanted to step up on it. Salas hit it so well she was unable to. Ceiling ball goes Longoria. Ceiling ball goes Mendez, except it misses the ceiling. Longoria puts that away nicely. Mendez unable to cover the pinch there. 8 serving 8. Team Argentina going to talk about a timeout. Not going to take one. A little bit of strategy there in the court. Up top goes Salas again. That time bringing it down was Vargas. Both of the Mexican players on the right-hand side. Now Longoria set up on the left. Mendez scrambling over to it, trying to have cat-like reflexes, but just unable to get there. Timeout taken by Vargas and Mendez. We will take a timeout too. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back here in 1 minute. The LPRT Network. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Quick timeout taken by Vargas and Mendez. Just needed a little pep talk, get off the court. Maybe a shot of espresso this morning to wake themselves up. Thanks to the Greenbrier North YMCA branch, we do get free coffee until 11 a.m., so thank you to them. Up top goes Longoria. Vargas bringing it down. Half out. Now Longoria to serve. Longoria drive serve to the backhand of Mendez. That one's short. Second serve coming from Longoria now. High Nick lob. This one's going to be short. Mendez able to shoot. Vargas this time with her backhand, trying to target Salas. That's the only person they've been trying to target since halfway through game number 2. Eight serving 9, 3 points away from carving out a spot for them in the finals is Mendez and Vargas. That one a short ceiling ball. Salas setting up on it. This time it's Longoria's turn. And Mendez just misjudges that one in the side wall. Can't give Longoria too many clean setups. She will make you pay. See what damage Vargas can do here. That Z serve has been working wonders for her against Salas. And both Longoria and Salas going for that one. 9 serving 9. Up top goes Salas. Vargas up top to Salas. She wants to shoot but can't. Mendez now up top, but this time to Longoria. She will shoot. Mendez covers. Replay the call. 9 serving 9. The 2 seed versus the 3 seed, turning out to be a match that we would all hope for and expect. It's been an exciting one. 9 serving 9, still side out. High lob Z. Vargas tries to bring it down. She'll shoot again. It'll be another setup for Vargas off the back wall. Salas and Mendez fighting for court positioning in center court. That one skipped in. Still 9 serving 9. Slipping was Samantha Salas on that right-hand side, but got the ball back. Now Longoria off the back wall. Skip ball right there. Salas taking a little pseudo timeout to dry the court here where she had slipped in this previous rally. Mendez and Vargas going over a little strategy here. Salas happy with the way the court turned out. And the door handle turned down, so we're all good to go. Strap in. It's going to be a rocky ride to the finish here, and for the first time, we will see Mendez with this backhand drive serve. Short serve the call. Second serve upcoming. And now Vargas, the one who's not happy with the way the court was dried. Now a second serve coming from Mendez. Pace of play has slowed as the points have intensified. Salas now putting her whole body into that one. Vargas now shooting. Mendez off the back wall. Good get right there by Longoria. Vargas up top. Mendez slides back over to that left-hand side. Covers well. Just skips that one in. Still 9 serving 9. Vargas now to serve. Going to be that drive Z to the forehand of Salas. Little flick up by Mendez. Off the back wall is Longoria. Puts it away beautifully. And I didn't think Longoria and Salas had any timeouts left. Apparently they have one. They will take a timeout. We will too. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in 1 minute. The LPRT Network. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Back in the box, Samantha Salas and Paola Longoria. First server, Salas. See what serve she will do to the forehand of Vargas. It will be that high lob Z. Vargas going to step up. Vargas taking over the whole court. Back right, front left, doesn't matter. A little shove by her partner and a let's go. Now Longoria. Second server, first serve. Replay called. Vargas and Mendez, as sorry as they might be, disagree with the call. So it will be a replay. It will be a replay, but no appeal used. One line judge disagreed, one could not see it. It's the only downside of having a line judge on that right-hand side. Or excuse me, on the left-hand side of the glass, is your depth perception across the court is a little bit hindered. It'll be a second serve. 9 serving 9, Longoria to Mendez. High lob nick. Up top goes Mendez, set up for Longoria. She puts it away. Now 1 point away from victory is Longoria and Salas. If they advance, they play the winner of Brenda Laime and Carla Munoz versus Montse Mejia and Alexandra Herrera. Short serve right there. If they're going to do it, they're going to have to do it on a second serve here. If not, Team Argentina will get a chance. Lob serve coming here from Longoria. Up top, Nick, cut off by Mendez. That ball reaching the front wall. Set up Mendez now on the right side. Has to go up top. Salas wants to shoot. She does. Mendez is going to have to take this one. Longoria up top. Vargas now up top, forcing Salas to take one. Vargas up top again, forcing Salas to take one. Wants to shoot. It's going to be tough. Vargas now, center of the court. And Salas tries to go between her legs, but just unable to. Frustrated at herself on that one. Vargas taking over in the middle of that rally, and smiles are cracked by both Mendez and Vargas. Half lob right there from Mendez. Longoria gonna shoot that one. Great shot right there by Paola Longoria. 9 serving 10. See where Vargas goes here, if she stays with that drive Z that's been working or tries to throw one to the left. Stays true to the drive Z. Paola's ball off the back wall, and down to a knee went Mendez, but no swing ever came. And now 2 more opportunities here for Team Mexico. Match point opportunity number 2, 10 serving 9. Looks like she'll go with the drive serve for her first. Mendez will take a couple steps back. Both of the Mexican players wanted that one. Mendez now with the backhand, not wanting to skip it, leaves it up. She'll shoot that one. Now an opportunity for Longoria. Vargas all over it. Vargas still not getting up. Finally she's up and just unable to get that one back to the front wall. That will be the game. Longoria and Salas will take it. 14-15, 15-14, 11-9 in the breaker. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. In about 15 minutes, we'll have Montse Mejia, Alexandra Herrera, Carla Munoz, Brenda Laime, the other doubles semifinal. We'll have some awards in between now and then. We'll bring you the result of that awards ceremony during our next live stream. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back here, the LPRT Network, in about 15 minutes.